Speaking is uncomfortable for all of us. And I'll be the first to admit it. I may seem like I'm comfortable up here, at least I hope I do, for the sake of my grade. But the truth is, most of us probably aren't. If I went around the room, I imagine I could list off that as a common fear among all of us. And in fact, an estimated 75% of people experience some degree of anxiety when speaking in public. But through the experiences in my life, I've been able to overcome that fear to a degree. So in middle school, I started playing in the band, which was kind of a big step for me because I've never been a very outgoing person. I joined in the 6th grade, and there wasn't a lot of performance at that time, so it took a while to get comfortable playing for anyone. I practiced at home and family heard, so it was always present in the back of my mind. As the years went on through 7th and 8th grade, there were a lot of competitions and performances and concerts and things which helped prepare me for my ultimate achievement in band, which was a solo contest that I did in 8th grade, which, for anyone that is uncomfortable in public performance, that is a horrible, horrible thing. But I managed to get a superior rating in that, so that worked out well. Up until that point, like I said, I wasn't a very outgoing person, but I decided in high school that I wanted to participate in sports. So I started playing football in my freshman year of high school, and I ran track as well. And in football, you don't want to mess up a play, or if you're a lineman, you don't want to jump before the snap or anything. So performing under the pressure and the scrutiny of the audience was something that really helped hone that comfort level in public performance. The same thing with my experiences in track. You don't want to jump before the gun. You want to focus on your form and your stride and everything while you're running, but all the while you have to remember that you're still competing and people are watching you. So similar focus has to be maintained in both of those instances. And then in more recent years, I've kind of applied those two situations where I've learned to be more comfortable to my professional life and my career. All through high school, I worked retail, so I didn't have a lot of experience working with big, important managers or anything. But then just a few years ago, I've got a job in mortgage servicing, and I have the opportunity to work with a lot of upper-level management executives and things. So I used my experiences performing in band and in front of people for track and football to make it a little more comfortable to deal with those executives and vice presidents and things. And it's also helped me to be a little more comfortable in settings like this, where when I'm doing something that my job depends on, I can come in here and this isn't nearly as bad. So my takeaway for this is that public speaking can be difficult, but try to use events in your life and think about things that you've done where you're standing out to a crowd. And rather than being that 75%, try to be the more confident 25%.